Ladies and gentlemen, my name is James Scaresbrook, otherwise known as the Intrepid Wino, and welcome to another edition of Let's Taste from the Intrepid Cellar. This is a wine that I believe I bought on a secondary market, as it is considered to be, a reasonably collectible, ageable Australian wine. It is from the winery Yering Station, which I think the site is possibly the oldest in the Yarra Valley, but it was a part of the rebirth of the Yarra Valley. I think it got re-established with new owners probably in the late 1980s maybe, and it is the Reserve Pinot Noir 2002. 2002 was very mild, quite cold vintage, exceptional for white wines and sparkling in particular. So I'm interested to see how this wine looks. Hopefully it has aged well. Hopefully it's been stored well enough. I'm going to use the forks, just better to be safe than sorry. Of course Yering Station was a winery that I was very familiar with back when I worked in the Yarra Valley at Domaine Chandon. It was a winery that I visited, fairly regularly, and would recommend people who came to the Chandon cellar door go and visit. And I have had some older examples of Yering Station Reserve wines. Probably the other quite famous one they do is their Shiraz Viognier, and I think I might have a Shiraz Viognier in the cellar. Okay. So I made a mess of that one, didn't I? Okay, so colour-wise, it has developed. It is it's lost a bit of colour. It's kind of browning out. It's quite thin. Aromatically, it's quite dull. It probably needs to open up a little bit. It's possibly gone into a very reductive, sort of protective state. But it is showing the maturity, those tertiary characters: earth, mushroom, dried herbs. Yeah, it's cured meats. It smells sort of salty, which doesn't actually make sense. You can't smell salt. Salt is a flavour. But it looks, like, I guess, 15-plus-year-old Pinot Noir. Let's taste. Very savoury on the palate. It's still got some freshness to it. Any fruits that are still there are very much in that kind of dry red berry realm. But it is, it's quite interesting. For me, I don't know why, but it reminds me of sort of Italian food flavours. It's got salt, it's got some savoury umami characters. It does have sort of porcini, kind of dry porcini elements. It is quite earthy, cured meats, absolutely. So almost in that kind of bolognese realm, where you're getting that combination of tomato and meat. But yeah, I think I probably caught it right at the sweet spot. It is going to be interesting to sort of see how it opens up over the next few hours. It's probably one I won't decant, because I think it'll just fall over. You start introducing all that oxygen to it, and it'll sort of just fall to pieces. But yeah, interesting. I think being a cooler climate possibly didn't suit the Pinot Noir, possibly didn't suit the style of Yering Station Reserve at the time. But it's looking pretty interesting. So thank you very much, guys, for watching this episode of Let's Taste. I've been James Scaresbrook, also known as the Intrepid Wino. If you did enjoy this video, I've got lots more on the Intrepid Wino YouTube channel, so please do subscribe. like this video, and please leave a comment if you'd like to share your stories about Yering Station or old Australian Pinot Noir. Come and visit me at intrepidwiner.com, but until next time, cheers.